Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Casual Brews back with another craft beer review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing from Driftwood Brewery. It's called the I'll Be Fine Southern Hemisphere IPA. Here's the can. Driftwood Brewing, obviously the makers of the famous Fat Tug IPA, one of the well-recognized, one of the top craft beers in BC and really all over. It's very good. A favorite of a lot of people. It's one of my favorites. I reviewed I can't remember what it's called. Did I review Raised by Wolf? I reviewed one more by them as well. I forget which one now. But yeah, so this will be my third from Driftwood, I guess I'm reviewing. Brand new. I think this must be new. I've never seen this before. Got it from the same place I got my the last review from Jack's Liquor Store. They have a lot of single cans for sale. You can buy 4, I think it's like 20% off, 5% off each can if you make like a 4-pack of single cans. So pretty good deal, honestly. Yeah, good selection there. So I picked up a few that'll be rolling out over the next few days here. So without further ado, we'll get this one started. Southern Hemisphere IPA. I don't know what exactly that's going to mean. Maybe like tropical flavors, or maybe it's lighter. I don't know. Peachy. Yeah, it says it's peachy and tropical. So maybe like hazy style. We'll see. Bad wrist, so I'm gonna open with my left hand. Okay. It's got a light color. Better pour than last video. It's colder. This one's cold. I think the last review beer was not quite ideal temperature. It was a little foamed up a lot, but anyway, yeah, it's fairly clear color. A little bit of a slight hazy tinge to it, but not much. Not as much as the last review. Not as strong to the smell. Yeah, it looks lighter. It's still strong. It's 6.5%. And I don't know the IBUs. You can check on Untapped. But yeah, it's got some. I don't know. We'll see. Really heavy tang. A lot of tang to it. Very tang. A little bit of tart. Very citrusy, but not in a way of like a hazy IPA is. It's actually I had like another beer before this, one that I reviewed, so I didn't care to review it. But I gotta take a couple sips to get that one out of my mouth and then really evaluate this one. It's interesting. It tastes more. Again, southern. It tastes kind of like a Mexican style beer. Like a Mexican, almost like a lager. It tastes almost more of like a lager in a way. Still got a lot of tang, a lot of flavor. So you can. It makes sense. That's why it's an IPA. It's different, yeah. It doesn't even taste really like a West Coast style or a hazy style. It tastes like different. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's excuse me. It's really different. Really different. Yeah, very tropical. It tastes like you're drinking like a Mexican style lager, like a Dos Equis or even like a Corona, but with like a little bit more like a tang to it, like you would get from like an IPA. But it doesn't really taste a lot like an IPA. It almost tastes kind of like a saison in a way. It doesn't really have the peppery flavor that a saison will, but it's got some of that like real like intense like it doesn't say lime. It almost has like a like really heavy orange flavor. I mean, what does it say on the can here? Like It says, life is risky, be courageous. It takes some gumption to swim out beyond the bay, so good on ya. Choice Galaxy and Moutaire hops from down under make this grog peachy and tropical as. Oh, so it's like implies it's like Australian origin hops, maybe. Yeah, very different. Yeah, not. Doesn't taste a lot like an IPA. But I like it though. It's a good smooth beer. It's a good summery beer. I know we're getting to the end of summer, but like this would be a good this would be a nice hot patio beer. Yeah, the more I drink it, I get a little more IPA style flavor to it. Yeah, I think the aftertaste is catching on a little good. I had to kind of wash out the first beer I had tonight. A much different one than this. Still has some like resemblances of like a Mexican style lager though, with like a kind of like an IPA finish. Like a first sip, you get more of like a lager, but the aftertaste, the way it kind of settles in your mouth, is some of the West Coast style IPA after flavors. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not my favorite style, but it's a good easy drinking beer. Like you wouldn't really be able to tell it's 6.5%. I mean, it's the case with a lot of craft beer, but anyway, with good quality hops. But yeah, it's fairly light, I would say, compared to most IPAs. I'll wrap it up. I'll give it a 7.1. Not bad. Like, not my favorite, but it's a solid beer, easy drinking. A lot of like citrusy flavors. Yeah, again, like very tropical. If you someone who likes like a Dos Equis or a Corona, like I was saying, but you can also handle some of the IPA flavors, but you're not like a huge IPA fan per se. This would be a good kind of middle ground for you. Yeah, 7.1. Driftwood. I'll Be Fine Southern Hemisphere IPA. That's a review.